Hola, chicas y chicos, bienvenidos a mi canal. Imagine, like, I really could. Imagine I really could. That would be lovely. That would be absolutely lovely. Anyway, let's fucking get up in this gig, girl. Get a grip, get a life, and get over it. Hi, you guys. What is up? If anyone's joining, hi, 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 hello. I thought it'd be kind of fun to do a little live together. Why not? Why not? I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna get glam. I actually put a poll on my Instagram and I was like, yo, do you guys want to see a get ready with me? Or do you guys want to see like testing new makeup? Everyone said testing new makeup. And yet here I am. Because I don't have any new makeup to test. All in my PO box. Yeah. Hi you guys, how are you? I thought it'd be kind of fun. So what I want to do here and there is almost do like a I wanna call it something, so it's like a thing like where I do once a month or however so often, where we can literally just, like, sit and chit chat and get ready together, and we can just, like, talk and spill some tea. You guys have a topic you guys wanna talk about, let's talk about it, like, like, something like that. Small Fry 613, welcome. Welcome, welcome. If you guys like this, give this a thumbs up, please, I would really appreciate that. But, yeah, so I'm just gonna get ready together, we're just gonna talk and sit down and do this tea. I'm not at Laura's house, by the way. I'm at my house. This is my setup in the back. What do you guys think? Do we like the vibes? As you can see, my advent calendar is right here, so it is in fact my house. But what the am I gonna get ready with? Okay, so we're just gonna get ready like literally a normal ass thing. And no, Laura did not help me. But honestly, that's a big compliment because Laura, I truly feel is like one of the most talented like home decor girlies out here. Like I really do. I feel like she's incredible and amazing. So for anyone to think that I do anything that looks like what Laura does, truly is like a compliment to me. That's a compliment. It's a compliment. But I really like Laura's style too. Like I really enjoy the more minimal esque appearance, and I really like the combination of beige and black. So that's like my goal. Beiges and blacks was my goal for the decor. So as you can see, there's a lot of beiges and browns and blacks incorporated. That's the vibe. That's the vibes. I'm just gonna put some foundation on real quick. What are you guys doing? Are you guys doing anything for holidays? Tyra, I freaking love you. Merry Christmas. Aw, Merry Christmas, babe. Um, are you guys doing anything for the holidays? What are you guys doing? What are you guys up to? What's the tea? What's the 411? What's all the hot goss? Hmm? What's the tea? What's going on? Who follows Beth Ann on TikTok? She's like literally one of my favorite people in the entire world. But yeah, no, so you guys, I am getting ready just to get ready, but I'm gonna be testing some things out really quickly. So I kind of needed to get ready anyway to test some stuff. So we're just double dipping here. We are triple dipping, if you will. Eating tamales, family dinners, gift exchange. I love that. I love that. That sounds so fun. I might hang out with my ex on Christmas. A girl after my own heart. A girl after my own fucking heart. Not hanging out with your ex during Christmas. You're sick. You're sick. Um, I am actually going down to San Diego. So I'm going down to San Diego for Creamy because all my family is in San Diego. And I'm really, really excited to see them, to be honest, because my parents, I don't know if you guys knew this, so my parents lived in LA. My video is blurry. Is it blurry? Is it bad? Like, tell me. How blurry are we talking? Hmm? Um, what was I gonna say? No, it's not blurry. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm gonna spend time. So my family, my parents lived in LA, right? They moved back to San Diego. And I was low key, high key devastated because I'm like, dude, what the like, come back to me. Baby, come back to me. So I was kind of devastated, but I understand like they wanted to be around their parents because especially like my parents, my grandparents are getting older. So they want to spend as much time with them as they can, which I 100% understand and respect. And wasn't gonna throw a bitch fit about them leaving me in San Diego or in LA. So yeah, I'm using the Rare Beauty little contour stick vibes. And we're just like honestly having fun, getting fresh, getting jiggy with it. You guys, I have a question. Have you guys heard of this? Is something I want to like kind of incorporate into my life, and it's something I'm going to start recently. Have you guys heard of the what's the thing? The abundance theory. Have you guys heard of that? Because it's something I kind of want to incorporate into my life. The abundance theory basically is living your life like as if like everyone is meant to like have something, or everyone is just like supposed to have what they're supposed to have, and it's like living abundantly where it's like I have so much that I don't even need anything else and things just come to you. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Where it's like, so imagine like you don't focus on the things that you want because you're appreciating the things that you have. Like living as if like you're rich, not live bitch within reason. Like let's not fucking get crazy. I mean like living as if like you're rich in not monetarily rich, just like you're rich in life. Like you feel like fulfilled because like you're not so focused on what everyone else has. Does that make sense? You mentally wish abundance into existence. Thank you. That's exactly what I'm saying. I am trying to do that. I feel like that's something like I'm really, really into, and I just kind of started with it recently. Um, what do I want to use for blush? It's something I really, really, very recently have like wanting to try out. You know, so we'll see if it's something I can like keep up with. But I'm trying to like. It's so hard, you guys. So for me, let me tell you the true tea. Okay, let me tell you guys the true fucking tea. Okay, I am a type of person where I'll see something and then I'll kind of get jealous sometimes. Not even gonna lie. I'll get kind of like, damn, I wish I had that. In the way of not getting jealous, more of like it pushes me to do more and be better, or like I see it and I'm like, okay, I want that. How can I make that happen for myself? So it's not that I'm like jealous and I'm a hater. I'm jealous in the way of like, I want that for myself too. So I feel like this is gonna be something that would help me with that. I'm manifesting it. Exactly. Exactly, Delilah. I'm manifesting. Manifesting. Period, 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 bitch. That's exactly what I want. Living a life of abundance. So it's like you're just overflowing with amazing things and amazing opportunities. So that's like literally gonna be my goal for 2023. Is like living life like that. Also, like have you guys heard of like the lucky girl um like theory, the lucky girl theory, where basically like if you know in your mind that you're lucky and things just happen to you, they will. Like kind of basically like manifesting. It's in a way we're really just manifesting out here in different ways. So I wanna manifest some good shit, I wanna manifest some good fucking shit in my life. And why not? So basically the lucky girl theory is that like when you start thinking that you're a lucky person, you become a lucky person, you know? So like saying like, "Oh, I'm lucky. I'm just a lucky individual." Luck just like falls into your lap because you're saying that you're lucky. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Or do I sound like a fucking loony? You can tell me that too. Do I sound like a Looney Tune? That's okay too. That's okay too. This is just something I want to like kind of incorporate a little bit more into my life because I already do in ways. So transparently, like, I literally feel like my life that I have, like, I made it happen. Like, I knew it was gonna happen to me, so it did. Does that make sense? Like, I literally was like, "I'm going to be successful in my life. I don't know how I'm gonna be successful, but I'm going to be." And I knew that for myself early on. I was like, "I'm gonna be successful, and I'm gonna be fucking sickening, and ain't no bitch gonna tell me nothing." And here we are, you know? So in a way, I didn't know I was doing that essentially. I just like was delusional because I always thought, you know what, a little delusion is good for you. A little delusion is fucking good for you guys. I promise you. A little delusion will get you so far in life. It's got me so far in life. Honey, you think I got here without a little bit of delusion? In what fucking world? I'm delusional, and that's okay, within reason. Within reason. I'm delusional within reason, of course, but I am a little delusional. Manny, any loony, not loony. Manny, any Lunar Beauty 2023 sneak peeks? You guys, I can't give you guys a sneak peek. Are you crazy? But I'm working on stuff. I'm definitely working on stuff, working on new launches. I promise you that I truly think are going to be. um, yeah, we love a delusional queen. We love a delusional queen. I'm a delusional queen, and I know that about myself, and I accept that about myself because I know I am. And I don't know, some things sometimes just happen in my life where I'm like, how did I make this happen? For example, you know what? I'm gonna give you guys a good at while I'm glamming and getting ready. Let me give you guys an example. Who remembers front desk guy? Who remembers front desk guy? Raise your hand. So there was this guy that worked at the front desk at my gym. Okay. The first day I saw him, I literally was like, damn, this guy's so fucking fine. Like I was literally obsessed with front desk guy because I just thought he was so cool and just like cute and everything that I essentially wanted. I was like, damn, he's fine and he's friendly. And I had because I'm awkward as fuck, because I'm an awkward ass bitch myself. Press the number 2 if you're awkward. Press the number 2 if you're awkward. I had this really awkward interaction, this really, really awkward like encounter where I was like handing him my hand instead of like the phone to see it. It was just a really, really uncomfortable situation. Love all the number 2s, by the way. Love you, love you, love you, love you. Thank you for all the number 2s. Because I'm awkward. Like I'm an awkward person sometimes, and if I feel uncomfortable or if I feel like not enough in some situation, I'm awkward. So I remember this moment where I was. He asked me, he was like, "Oh, can I have that?" Like asking for my phone to check me in, and it was I gave him my hand. And then we held hands for a second, and he was like, "Oh, like your phone." And so several things like that had happened with front desk guy because I was literally like a nervous wreck. Like I just was like, I have a crush on this man. Like, what the fuck? I remember tweeting about it. The tweets went viral. The tweets went literally viral. Like I'm talking like 100,000 likes, which like on Twitter, that's what fucking what did I just say? That was a lot of likes. I really don't know. Long time and super awkward fan here. Period. 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 Long time fan. So I obviously like continue to go to gym because I went to the fucking gym. I go to that gym. As I continued and I kept going, we became friends, right? And we started to become friends. And he was super chill, super cool. Loved his vibe. I ended up finding out, you guys, that he thought I was cute. So like all my flirting and all my like in my mental delusion where I like was thinking about him and kind of like wanting him to be interested in me, it worked because he was. And guess what? We go out to dinner one night. No, not dinner, sorry. We end up going out to the bar just to like hang out and chill. I don't even drink. So it was literally just like a chill vibe. I end up finding out he at the place because he was like, oh, like let's go grab a drink. And I was like, holy fuck, holy fuck, holy fuck, holy fuck. Like I'm like so fucking shook, obviously, because he's like, let's go grab a drink. And I'm like, not this man who I've literally been like actually obsessed with that works at the front desk of my gym, who I've had these insanely awkward experiences with, asking me to go grab like a drink. I was when I tell you guys, I have never been more spooked in my fucking life than when front desk guy asked me the thing. I was like spooked. And also he did find out that I was tweeting about him. Side note, side note, side note, because the tweets did go viral. And apparently a friend of his sent us like, hey, like, do you know Manny that works out at this gym? And he was like, holy shit, like I do know him, and that's literally me. So he ended up finding out who I was, what I do. He literally was like, yeah, like I saw your tweet, by the way. Was that about me? And you guys, when I found out that he found out the tweet was about him that went viral, I literally, I'm not kidding you. I feel like my dick inverted into my body. I was so shook. I felt my fucking like heart in my asshole when he told me. He was like, "Oh, like I saw your tweet about me." It was so fucking spooky. It was so fucking spooky. Like I was not prepared. I physically was not prepared for that. When he told me, he's like, "Oh yeah, I saw that," and I was like, "You did? Okay." I was not well. So anyway, we ended up going to go to like this bar, right? I ended up finding out at the bar, he's like, "I have a man." I was like, "Yeah, I have a boyfriend. He lives in San Francisco, and I live here." And I was literally like, from that second, I was like, "Fuck!" I was so, you guys, I was so annoyed. You have no idea. Like when he goes, "Yeah, I have a man." I'm like, okay, so I have literally no chance in fucking hell. Gorge, gorge. But he goes, "Yeah, we're in an open relationship." You're in what? You're in what? So I find out that they're in an open relationship. Okay. They're in an open relationship. I was spooked. So, in case you do not know, like in the gay community, in the gay world, open relationship, it can be very common. It's not like a super uncommon thing in the gay world to have an open relationship. So then um we're at the bar. I end up getting some like wings and he got like some drinks and we're just chilling, hanging out. And he's like, "Okay, I'm gonna head back home." I'm like, "Oh yeah, for sure. Like I'm gonna get going too." And he's like, "Oh, do you want to what do you say?" Oh, no, I said this. I was like, "Oh, do you want me to drop you off?" Like, I drove because I knew I don't drink, so I was like, "Oh, do you want me to drop you off?" And he's like, "Yeah, that'd be great." So I dropped him off, and he goes, "Do you wanna come back up real quick to see my place?" And I was like, "Of course I'd love to see your place. Like, I'm so intrigued by it. Like, I wanna know where you live, of course. Like, you've been my crush for months." You guys, I've been putting in work for literal months, okay? So I'm like, "Yeah, for sure. Like, let's go upstairs. Let's go to your room." Let me adjust myself because I need to really tell this story, okay? I'm like, "Yeah, I would love to see your place. Like, let me see your decor." Obviously, I don't give a fuck about his decor. I don't give a fuck about your decor. Sorry, don't care. So I go upstairs and he's like showing me around his place. He's like a little tipsy. He's not like fucked up by any means. He's just like a little tipsy. He's just kind of like, "Yeah, for sure." So then he's like, "I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick." Maria, you better stop it. I love you. So I'm like, "Yeah, for sure. Like, let's go upstairs." So then he's like, "Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom quick." I'm like, "Yeah, for sure. Sounds good." And I'm kind of just like looking around the apartment still. He comes out of the bathroom shirtless. So you're telling me that the man that I had been putting in work for months, who I had a crush on, who I had a huge crush on, just walked out of his own bathroom that I am in without a shirt on? He walks up to me, grabs my face, grabs like the back of my head, starts making out with me. You guys, I almost fell out of my fucking like I wasn't well. When I tell you guys I wasn't well, so then we ended up doing what consensual adults do, and we colored. And we colored gorgeously. And he was just as fine naked as he was with clothes on. And it was lovely. I had a lovely, lovely experience. But the whole point of this story, this 15-minute story that I just told, is that I feel like I manifested the literal entire thing to happen to me. Starting off with, the awkward interactions, even though it wasn't like the most stellar experiences. It wasn't the most stellar in the beginning because I felt so awkward and uncomfortable when I thought he thought I was like a fucking psycho, like a loser. Um, but turns out like that was all just meant to happen. I feel like it was meant to happen, So we ended up coloring, and it was such a lovely color. And then we became friends, and like we had already kind of were friends, but friends that like friends that lived, friends that live, um, live colorfully. So we ended up becoming friends, and it was such a moment. Like, it really was such a moment. So he ended up having to go back to after this is also, by the way, this is all pre-COVID. By the way, this all happened pre-COVID. During COVID, he ended up going back home to where he like is from. And I haven't actually seen him since. So that's kind of bummy. And I'm like, I'm not obviously like stoked about that portion of it. But when before he had left, before like, he ended up going back home. We had to see each other gym like here and there, and he goes, "You should come over again sometime." Shut the fuck up, dude. The fact that he literally goes, "Oh, I would love to see you again. Like, you should come over again." Like, he wanted it again. He wanted the cakes again. So you're telling me this man wanted the cakes again? I'm just saying, you guys. I put in that fucking work, and look what happened. And look what happened. He ate the booty like groceries. He did. He really did. And he wanted to do again. But anyway, at the end of the day, I feel like I spoke it into existence. And it happened. And it happened. He ate it up. Got the crayons sharpened. That's all that matters. Alicia, thank you. Like, Alicia fucking knows, y'all. The crayons were sharpened. The pitchfork was sharpened. The swords were out. And we were, in fact, sword fighting. If you guys catch my drift. If you guys catch the drift, we were sword fighting, and it was a lovely sword. It was a lovely sword. Let me grab my blush palette. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna go in with Nude Prism blush. So that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, it was lovely. It was absolutely fucking lovely, y'all. And I feel like I manifested. Yes, no, or Michaela with the on guard, the sword fighters. You better stop. You better fucking stop right now. Oh, the thing is, I'm like so envious about straight people. Let's have that conversation. Straight people can honestly like kind of get it on wherever they want. They can get it on whatever the fuck they want. Like if it's not even straight people. Like let's say it's a cis man and a cis man, cis woman. They can get it on whenever. You know what? You know how prepared I have to be to make things happen for myself. To make things happen for my fucking self. Do you know how prepared I have to be for that to happen? It's shocking. You guys, let me tell you something. It's shocking. And I had eaten some wings that night and I was scared. I was scared. I really was. I said, you know what? Is there, is there, is there any ice cream in the machine, if you will? I don't know how to say it without being completely demonetized and banned from the internet, but was there any ice cream in the machine? That's what I have to worry about, is if there's ice cream in the fucking machine, and luckily there wasn't, thank God, because like you can just tell there's ice cream in the machine, and there wasn't, and I'm like, you know what, I'm fine, like let's do it, like don't care. So I did. Ooh, hold on, let me just put some blush on because I really feel the fantasy when I have a blush on. Mm, mm, mm. So and so I'm very envious when it comes to cis men and cis women who are able to just, get it on whenever they want at any time of the day. I had to prepare myself. Maria, we weren't running on E, you sicko. You fucking sicko. No, it's true. Like I wasn't prepared. Fuck, that looks good. No, I was prepared. What am I saying? I just said I wasn't prepared. I was prepared. Because the thing is, if you're a professional like I am, you're gonna go to this is the thing. You're gonna go to the bar prepared. And if nothing happens, at least you prepared yourself in case something does. And guess what? And guess what? It did happen, and I was prepared, and it was lovely. and it was lovely because I am a professional woman. I'm gonna put some blush on. No, some highlighter. I really like this palette, by the way. This is the Dior Backstage Glow Face Palette. I'm obsessed. Witchy Nicole, the Fudge Factory was closed. I hate you. I literally fucking hate you. You're sick. The Fudge Factory was indeed closed. Don't worry. The Fudge Factory was no longer producing fudge. So we were okay. We're on good terms. We're on really good terms with the Fudge Factory. Ooh, I like to just literally not the fucking Fudge Factory. You guys are sick. You guys are sick. This is why I wanted to go live though, because I was like, y'all are sick and I'm sick, and I feel like this is fun. You know, I really do. I have a lot of fun with it. You guys, can I also have another moment? Can we have another little moment real quick? Because I almost had a fucking meltdown. So today I'm at the gym. I'm at the gym. And I'm walking out of let me just have a moment of silence for what happened. I'm walking out of the gym. Okay, wait, what do I need to do next? I'm sorry, guys. I keep distracting myself because I am distracting. And I just need to do let me just put some brow gel on, at least a little bit of brow gel. But anyway, I'm coming out of the gym and out of the locker room. And who's walking into the locker room? It was the guy that I was seeing. The last guy I just saw, the one I went to the Chargers game with Laura and Tyler, like the one I was like dating, we were more serious, but he went back home out of town and I ended things because I was like, you know what, I can't do the distance. I don't want to do it. Well, turns out he just came back. Just came back. Yeah. He's like, I've been back for 2 days. So obviously, like as I was walking out, I literally ran into him and I was like, oh my gosh, like, hi, how are you? And I was obviously very pleasant and friendly, like I am. Like I'm a very pleasant, chill guy. So I say hello and we have like a really cute exchange and it was very chill and welcome and warm. Um, but yeah, I was honestly really, really spooked. I'm not gonna lie. I was fucking spooked because he would like he lives like a 6 hour like flight away. Like it wasn't like a close little like hop and a skip. It was like, bitch, you're across the fucking pond. And don't even live in my fucking country, which I found out, doesn't even live in my fucking country. So I made it a little difficult as well. But I saw him today and I about shat my pants. I did. Joey, I love you. Inspire me. You're so sweet. Thank you, babe. You're so sweet. Tracy, tips for Manny: always be professional and close the Fudge Factory before going out. I'm living. Ma'am, I'm a professional. I'm a professional, and I will always give tips when they are needed. So if you guys ever have questions about anything, I am a professional, and I'm here to answer them. That was lovely. But yeah, close the Fudge Factory. Because you don't like imagine yourself as the McDonald's ice cream machines. Like you are closed all the time. Closed always, If you're watching this, by the way, if you don't click a little like on that little like button, I'm gonna scream at you. I really am. I really am. So we did hug. We hugged and everything, and it was super, super nice to see him. And I don't know if I would. What would you guys do? Be honest with me. Would you guys like get back with him? Mommy almost dropped me with this thing. Would you guys get back with him? Because I had a great time, obviously, but I'm not a distance girl. So he might be here now, but then he has to go back home. So, like, I cannot do distance. I can't. I just can't. Because I don't know if anyone else is like this. So I am very out of sight, out of mind. If I don't see you all the time, it's crickets from me. I'm not gonna lie. Crickets from me. Like I just don't have that same capacity Like I don't know if I don't think I ever did, but I just don't have that capacity. Like I don't have it in me um to feel like I can because I'm so busy. And I do blame it. I do blame this a little bit on the fact that I am a very busy woman and like I don't have that much time to give. So if you're not here to make it work, like what we can like fucking like boom, 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 like go out, dinner, fly there, go here, like not fly here. I'm used to wearing I'm a jet setter. If we can't do those things like frequently, I don't know if it's gonna work. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Also, it's not weird that he didn't tell me like he was back because I ended things with him. So we stopped talking. And I had a real moment when I was like, honestly, listen, like, yo, I am not good at this. I'm already not a good at dating. Like honestly, I'm not a good. Hi, I love you. Have a good kiss, miss. Thank you, Tates. Thank you, thank you. I hope I get to kiss someone. I hope so. We'll see. But I'm not good at dating. That's like first and foremost. We know that. We know that. Come on. We know I'm not a great dater. um, but like if you're not available to me, and like same goes for me though too. Like if I'm not available to you, then it's not beneficial for you either. Like it's not fair. So, and I understand that. Like I wholeheartedly understand that. And he had things with me too. Like he had issues with me. He was like, "Yo, you're being distant, and you're not like trying as hard as you did when I was there." And I'm like, exactly, exactly. I'm not. Like I'm fucking not because I'm not like as into it as I was before. When you're here, because I'm over here fucking like, what the fuck? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do with that? What am I supposed to do with that? Like, I am not good at dating already, one. So the fact that you're not even here, oh, honey, goodbye. And the thing is, I had told him, like, the last guy I was seeing before him, he lived in New York, Pennsylvania. He lives like somewhere out there in like the East Coast. And we had been seeing each other for a few months. And he was like, oh, I'm going back home. I'm not going to be staying here anymore. And I'm like, bye. And we stopped talking. And I ended things with him too. Like, that's something that I'm not like gonna budge on. You know what I mean? Like I think that everyone has like their things, like something that you just like won't budge on. And that's something I wasn't gonna budge on was the distance. Like I just can't do it. Like I know me, you know? And maybe it's a problem. Maybe I need therapy for it. Maybe. Maybe. You know? But that's my vibe right now. And that's my journey. What is question? Just like literally like question for me to you guys. What is one thing that is like one of your like non-negotiables? Like what is something that you like need? For example, like for me, like I need someone to not be long distance from me, so that's like a non-negotiable. So when I find out that someone lives in a different country or in a different like place for me, that's like like I'm not even gonna waste my time. Do you guys have any of those? Do you guys have any things that you're like, this is a hard no for me? While I do this, bro, I'm gonna be reading the comments because I'm really curious. Has to get along with your family. Love that. I completely agree. I need my back rubbed. You don't, Taylor. You don't need your back rubbed. You want your back rubbed. Like, you want that, and you're clearly your love language is physical touch, but, like, what do you need? No STDs. You know what? Amen. Amen. No cheating, of course, I completely agree. This is more I'm talking more in the beginning stages, though, like, what in the beginning stages, like, what will give you, like, the most ultimate ick where you're like, "I'm done. We're not doing it." Oh, if he has kids, fuck. Bitch, that's a big one. That's a big one, that's a big one, that's a big one. I'm also putting makeup on to go see the tail lights in Austin. Love you, bestie. Oh, you're so sweet. I love you. Have good. Oh, you're so cute, Dates. But anyway, so yeah, what is your guys' thing? Because I feel like these are all those are all good ones, honestly. Hiding their phone. Hiding their phone, bitch. Why the fuck are they hiding it if they have nothing to hide? That's how I feel too. Like, are we being toxic though? Like honestly, are we being toxic? No hard drugs. That's a good one. That's a fucking good one. No hard drugs. What's a hard drug though? Like, what to you is like hard drugs? Like meth? I agree, no meth. Claps for no meth. Claps for no meth. Um, but no, I completely agree. Yeah, meth. Yeah, claps for no meth. Mm-mm. Clap if you're against meth. We're so stupid. Like honestly, like this chat, like we're so stupid right now, and I kind of love it. Like the 1,300 of you that are in here, we're fucking dumb. Like we're fucking dumb. Oh, they need a job, honey. They need a job. I feel like part of that is more so like they need to be driven. You know what I mean? Like they need to be driven. Like they need to be able to have goals and aspirations and kind of, you know what? And you know why I'm saying that though? Is because I am successful. And that's not an opinion, that's a fact. I am. And I know my worth and I know my value. And I cannot be with someone who will take advantage of that. I can't. Like I know I can't, and I've been in situations where I felt like I was being taken advantage of, whether it's monetarily or never like them never offering to pay for something, or I don't know, taking advantage of my kindness, but then also taking advantage of the fact that like I am successful. So there's this kind of like weirdness with that. There's a weirdness with that. Like I'm not gonna be like gung ho for your bullshit. You know what I mean? Facts are fast. Clingy is the worst. I completely agree. Like someone that's too clingy takes me out of the game. Baby, someone that's too clingy will take me out of the fucking game. By the way, I'm gonna go in with I think Eternal Eclipse today. What do we think? Eternal Eclipse? Should we do Miss Eternal? This is my used one, obviously. So I think I'm gonna go in with her. What color story are we feeling? Just tell me in the comment section, warm or cool, and I'll do whatever you guys say. Warm or cool? By the way, yes, I'm very, 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 very excited for Lauren and Jeremy. I cannot wait. Like I literally cannot wait. Warm, 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 warm. A couple cools, but more warm than cool. I guess we're going warm. Yeah, we'll go warm. Y'all said more warm. So yeah, I don't know. I think I lost my train of thought. I don't know what I just reset. Don't know what I'm talking about. Don't know. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? um, but yeah. Anyway, I just don't be a flop. I think that's my number one. Is don't be a flop. Don't be a fucking flop. Deal breakers. You're right. Deal breakers. That's where we're at. Deal breakers. Do you know what's a random? Give me okay now. Okay, so that you guys just gave like your fucking deal breakers that are like, bitch. Yeah, right. Like it's never gonna happen. Deal breakers. Now, I want you guys to give me a a deal breaker that you shouldn't have, but you kind of have it. Like something that's like, okay, I shouldn't. That should not be a deal breaker, but it kind of is. Give me one of those, and I'll give you guys one of mine. Like a true T, a true T. Um, I'm curious. Give me something. A petty deal breaker. Yes. A pet. Thank you. A petty deal breaker. Bad feet. Petty. Lisp. Petty. Not being able to cook. Petty. Bad teeth. Petty. See, these are all petty things, and I understand. I understand. I think for me, if someone is uh, bad hygiene, bitch, thumbin, bad hygiene is a deal breaker. Could not agree more. That's not even petty. That's like true facts. That's true fucking facts. Like, if you have bad hygiene, you're like literally gross to me. Sorry. Um, I feel like one of my petty ones is like height for sure. I think that's a petty one where I think it's stupid. Like, I just think that I would like to be with someone that's around my height. It's not someone that's super, super short. So I feel like that might be something, or someone that's super, super tall either. Like, I want someone that's kind of like around my height. How are we gonna 69? Honestly, like, let's have a real conversation about that. How are we gonna 69 if you're my height? If you're not my height, like, don't try me. Don't try me. I think that's my pettiest one. Picky eaters, that's a petty too. That's fucking annoying. Yeah, I feel like it needs to be like equal like ground. Equal ground, equal ground, equal ground. Um for me, that's just for me. That's my own personal petty. hiatus. So that's my I feel like that's my, like, petty deal breaker that's, like, so stupid, where I'm like, I shouldn't even care, but I do. I don't wanna care, but I fucking do, and, like, what's like, what am I supposed to do about that? Like, what am I supposed to do about that? Huh? Vegans? Not vegans, bitch. Why is that so funny to me? Not vegans. You're sick for that one. If you're a vegan, I can't date you. Ooh, that one got me together. Oh, that one got me right together. Making loud noises when eating, that's annoying too. Icks. So these are all icks. Like we're at icks right now. So we're basically in our icks era. We're in our icks era, and that's what we are doing. Hmm. Don't touch my food. Get that. Totally appreciate that. I understand that wholeheartedly. Expects gifts while dating. Who the flying fuck expects gifts while dating? Are you well? Like, are you fucking stupid? Get out of here. If we're dating and you see that comes into the territory of where I was talking about with like my own shit too. Like, I one of my biggest pet peeves, don't ever expect anything from me. Do not expect anything from me. Expectations are like my biggest pet peeve. Like, don't expect anything. Don't expect me to do X, Y, and Z. Like, don't expect nothing. If I do something because I want to do it, like it's because I want to do it, not because you're expecting me to do it. Huge pet peeve of mine. Huge, huge pet peeve of mine. Like, don't expect shit out of me. The fuck? What the fuck? Not doing it. Not doing it. If he's not funny, too dry. I agree. So, you guys, let's have this conversation real quick because that's a really good point. Has anyone else noticed? Okay, tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. Has anyone else noticed that the prettiest people, like the most attractive men and women, are the most boring? I might obviously be like, like kind of compartmentalizing. No, where it's like I'm all like, what's it called when I'm assuming? Like I'm assuming this about it. A lot of the time, people that are really stunning and pretty and gorgeous and wonderful don't have to try that hard because they're so beautiful that they don't have to like go through life as difficultly as someone who isn't as blessed as aesthetically. You know what I mean? So I've noticed this. This is something that I've just noticed when I've gone on dates with people. Like, by the way, like this is something I've noticed. When I'm going on a date with someone who I think is fine as fuck, who's like honestly probably out of my league, like dead ass, like out of my fucking league, like he's too fine for me, and like I'm consciously aware of that. They are the driest ass bitch I've ever met in my entire existence. So to me, I'm like, you're fucking a flop. You're a fucking flop, Iana. Dead ass. So like, so you're telling me that you're this fine and you have zero personality. Clearly, you haven't gone through any trauma, and it shows. I need my man or anyone that's in my life to go through a little bit of trauma, and it's not that I'm wishing trauma upon you. I'm not. I'm not wishing trauma upon you. But when you go through hard things, it builds character. It does. I'm sorry, it's just the fucking truth. So if you don't go through like hard things in your life ever, what's going on? What's going on? You're a flop usually. I'm sorry, it's true. Generalizing. Thank you for that word. I couldn't find the word in my thing. I was generalizing. I definitely was generalizing a little bit, but it's just from what I've noticed in my own personal experience. I'm not saying that it needs to be like, love you, Manny. Leo. Hi, Leo. Thank you. You're so sweet. Um, yeah, I just feel like a lot of the times the people that are the prettiest have just have that pretty privilege. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? It's the pretty privilege. And like I see some comments on there being like, well, Manny, you're attractive and you're not boring. Well, one, thank you. You fucking sweet ass bitch. You made my whole day. But two, I have been through hard things. I've been through tough stuff. Like even my coming out experience, it was really hard. Super, super hard. Not easy for me. I had a really, really tough time when it came to a lot of stuff. I've dealt with a lot of trauma. I dealt with a lot of trauma in my years and my days, babes. Y'all, if you guys have been following my journey for a while, like you know a lot of it when it comes to like the church and family stuff, everything. I've been through a lot of shit. So was it hard? Absolutely. But did it build a lot of character and did it teach me like how I wanted to present myself to the world? Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. It sure did. It sure fucking did. I said, "You know what? I'm not gonna be a fucking flop. I'm not gonna be a little bitch," you know? So, I appreciate what you said, like, that was very sweet for you to even think that I'm attractive enough to have attractive privilege or pretty privilege is very, very sweet. Um, but yeah, I feel like it's just one of those things. You gotta have some trauma. Like, I'm sorry. You do. You do. What should I take on the lid? I'm gonna take Desert Sky. Desert Sky on the lid. It's like a brown, warm brown. So that's kind of where I'm at right now with that ick, with the trauma. And if you find a hottie who's into you, who has a personality and is funny, make them your man or woman immediately. Because it's rough out here in these fucking streets. Yeah, it's fucking rough out here. In case you guys didn't know. It is. It really is. But I think trauma, a lot of, tough times put things into perspective. When someone has gone through trauma and has made it out on the other side of it, and you're, let's say you're a suitor. Like you want to be a suitor of theirs. Like you want to fucking be together with them. You want to be like fucking like intertwined. You want to be intertwingled. It's them getting through their traumas that makes you realize, you know what? If we going through a problem, if we're going through trauma, this is how you're gonna get to the side of it. If some bitch that you're with has never been through trauma, never been through hard times, what if something's hard with you guys? How are they gonna deal with that? How are they gonna deal with it? Like, how are they gonna know what to do if they've never dealt with it before? You guys thought about that? Have you guys thought about that? Like, what the fuck are y'all gonna do if this bitch has no coping skills? My ultimate coping skill truly is the fact that I'm able to self-soothe, which means I'm able to I don't mean to scare you. Oh my god, Rachel, I don't mean to scare you. I love you. I love you so much. I'm just being honest. Just being honest. I'm very able to self-soothe, and I learned that from a very young age, was to be like, I need to be able to be happy with myself and who I am as a human being. Because what if people don't like me? What if people, aren't gonna be into what I'm giving because I obviously grew up in a very sheltered experience, and I was hiding the fact that I was gay for so long that I learned I have to be okay with myself. I do. I do. So that's where we're at right now, you guys. We have to be okay with ourselves. We have to be okay with who we are as people, and learning how to self-soothe is gonna be so great for when you have a partner as well, because it's gonna be like, "Oh, look, I'm mature. Like, I know how to handle a situation and get through things on the other side." So, don't ever feel like if you're going through a tough time, it's just death. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. Like, it truly builds character as well if you look at it that way. Like, if you look at a hard time in a way of like, "You know what? This fucking sucks, but I'm gonna learn from this in some way," you'll take that out of it. I promise you, you will. Um, I literally got canceled in 2018. Hello, that was horrible. Literally death. It was so hard. It was so, so difficult for me. But I looked at it like, you know what? What experience can I take from this, and how can I learn from this? So I feel like I came out on the other side better than when I was in it. I really do. Feel like a better individual now than I did before. Hmm. 2018 was something else. It really fucking was. It really was. And perspective is so important. It really, 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 really is. I'm a glass half full kind of girl myself, and I've always been that, and I always will continue to be that. So, however you look at something is how you'll see it. What do you think of the eye, by the way? I went into a bronze warm moment, and I'm really liking it. What do we think? How was the surreal life, bitch? It was so fucking hard. It was the hardest thing I've ever done. It was so hard, and you know what's crazy is the fact that they didn't show everything that went down in the surreal life. Sometimes I'm like, I wish you guys showed everything. Some of your faves wouldn't be your faves if you did. Mate. Did I say to meet? Let me fucking curl my lashes. Okay, give me 1 second. What are y'all doing? What the fuck are y'all doing right now on this day? What are y'all doing today? Today is, what's today? Today's Tuesday the 20th. It's 5 o'clock here, 5:08 p.m. I'm actually going to be going to Laura soon because I'm going to exchange gifts with her. And just do like a little dinner, a little bestie night. I leave on Thursday to San Diego. Literally nothing, working, watching this live. Period, bitch. Period, bitch. Folding clothes, watching the apartment tour. I love that. Skincare. Recovering from knee surgery. I hope you're okay. Hope it went good. You guys, I just finished wrapping all my presents yesterday. Tell me why wrapping presents is literally hell. Why has no one ever talked about that? Let's have that conversation. Why is wrapping presents so fucking hard? How about that? Ah! Goodbye. Like, it's so hard to do. So hard. Also, what are you guys into Vlogmas? Be honest with me. Be honest with me. Are you into Vlogmas? No, I'm not doing it, obviously. But are you into, like, do you guys watch people's Vlogmases? I low-key think it's, like, weird. Don't come for me. Don't come for me. Hey, 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 hey. I'm just curious. I just think it's weird. Like, how the fuck? How the fuck can someone do that every single day? Huh? How the fuck are you doing that every single day? I have questions. I have concerns. I do. And I just don't fucking get it. I literally don't. What mascara should I use? Have you guys ever used this mascara? This is the She Glam one. It is like one of the best mascaras ever. Literally ever. And it's like $5. I don't know how the fuck they do it. Yeah. How do you like why do you like Vlogmas? I'm just curious. Like dead ass, like this is just me. You guys like tell me the fucking tea. Um, how do you guys watch it? Like, what's interesting about it to you guys? You guys just enjoy seeing like the vibes, the holiday vibes? You guys just like being nosy? Be honest. We're in a safe fucking space here, bitch. Like, be honest. Tell me the true tea. Like, are you guys nosy or not? Like, tell me. Cause listen, I'm nosy as fuck. I really am. Turn the mascara on real quick. To cope during a hangover. You know what? You know what? I feel that. I really do. I fucking feel that, bitch. Actually, I don't, because I don't even drink. I don't even know what hangover feels like. Never had one. Never had one. Not once in my whole fucking life have I had a hangover. But I hear they suck. I hear they suck. I hear they're horrible. What's that? Is that cute? Oh, okay, I like this. Thumin says it's interesting to see how people all over the world celebrate Christmas. That is a perspective that I've not heard. And I really enjoy that. You know what? I really like that. Do you guys think I should do this like once a month? What do we think? Do we like? I enjoy doing a live, like a little live get ready. And I was thinking, okay, so do you want to know something so funny? So, in case you guys do not know, I have a podcast with my bestie Laura Lee. Hello, fucking best ever. I'm literally obsessed with her. She's a legend. So I have a podcast with her called Full Coverage. So there was when we were like deciding on the name of the podcast, there was one name that came up when we were in like the discussions of the name, and one that came up was Lip Glossip. Lip Glossip. And I always really liked Lip Glossip, not for like the name of the podcast, but I just like the name. So I'm like, what if we did once a month a lip glossip between us, and like I have it like its own like series, you know? What do we think? Look at this mascara on me. Who the fuck do I think I am with this fucking mascara? Period, bitch. Period, bitch. What do you think? Do we like that? Do we like that? Do we like that? I just feel like it's fun because the thing is, like, to me, like, lip glossip, it's fun because we can just kind of chit chat and like do our thing and like live the fantasy and live our fucking vibes. And it can be like, and I'll like leave it up on my channel if you guys like ever want to like rewatch or people that missed it, where they can just kind of rewatch and just like chillax, you know, like do our thing. What's this? Yeah, I'll do this one. Sure. I think it'd be kind of fun to do it where we just like literally gossip. And like I was thinking that what can be kind of fun is that like if someone put like a topic in the chat, we can gossip about it. Like that's the whole point of lip glossip. It's like let's say something happening in like the pop culture, like let's say what's happening in pop culture right now, like Drake's necklace, like random ass fucking bullshit, just like random ass shit. We all just talk about it because it's lip glossip. Like that's the whole point. Like we're literally gossiping about it. Do we like this idea? Yep. Megan Thee Stallion, help. Megan Thee Stallion trial, dude. What the fucking? This is what I don't understand. Like, let's already go into our first lip glossip right now. Why the flying fuck do people still not believe Megan got shot by Tory? Like, I'm so blown the fuck away that people are stupid and like that they don't believe her. Like, I'm literally blown away. And like, also, why are the bunch of like the rapper guys like? And why the fuck are a bunch of the guys are literally like it never happened? Like, hello, Drake's like most recent song being like, oh, Megan lying about being shot. What's going on? What's going on? A leprechaun shot Megan. A leprechaun shot Megan. And we know that. And we know that. It's fucking stupid. Like, I'm literally so like blown away by it, to be honest. Like, how the fuck? I hope she's okay though. I really do. It is misogyny, 100%. I can't even imagine misogyny in a male dominated world like rap is, even more so. Like, why the fuck would she lie about that? Like, are you dumb? Ugh. Sorry guys, I'm lip lining. You know it takes I have to fucking I gotta really focus. This lip is lipping, you know? But like literally, why the fuck wouldn't she? Lord DIY's engagement video. Lip glossip number 2. You guys, listen. Let me tell you some truth, take some insider tea real quick. At the Streamies, I went to Streamies and I saw Lauren and Jeremy, and it was obviously incredible and wonderful. Fuck! My lipstick got fucked up. Um, I saw Lauren and Jeremy. Oh, and Jeremy goes in private when Lauren's not there. He goes, I'm gonna propose to Lauren. You guys, when I tell you I about shat my pants, I about shat my freaking pants when he told me that. Uh-huh. I'm like, what? What? I was spooked. I was shook when he told me he was gonna do it, and I was like, oh my god, oh my god. I was like freaking out. And he finally just did it, and I was so happy for them. Like, honestly, I think they're both incredible people. Incredible people. See, this is why it's lip glossip. This is why it's lip glossip because you guys didn't know this. This is gossip. This is the fucking tea. You guys didn't know I fucking knew that shit. Period. Stop. Look at this lip. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? And I feel like to top off every lip glossip, if we make this a series and like it's a fucking thing, we have to apply gloss, you know? So today's gloss, we're doing Dreamy. The lipstick shade is Um, to be continued. Because you're not allowed to know yet. And then gloss to end all glosses right here. Oh my god, my lipstick's fucking good. Can I say that? Can I like hype myself up and be like, oh my god, my lipstick's so good right now? Because they do. What? Dreamy lip gloss. That's what I'm wearing right now. And that's it for today's episode or the live. I love it. 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 I'm actually gonna be heading to over. What time is it? It's 5:20. Or just text me. Okay. Okay, y'all. This is the final. Let me go into this camera so you guys can see the tea. What do we think? What do we think? It's a vibe. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. Anyways, you guys, I just want to say thank you guys so much for coming onto my live. I had so much fun here with you guys. You guys honestly made it so fun for me. I don't really ever do lives often. Um, I just don't. I never really do. But this made it fun and I feel like I kind of want to more because I feel like it'd be really, really fun. And like I didn't have a video to film before Christmas. And I was like, why don't I just do a live with you guys and like just chill and leave this video up? I think that's what we're gonna do. I think that's what we're gonna do. Or I think I should do more. And I'll do more if you guys promise you guys will be here. If you guys promise you'll be here, you'll fucking do it, right? I'll do more if you guys promise. Because I think it'd be really, really fun. It kind of reminds you of like, like vibes, little vibes. But anyway, I'm gonna go get ready, head over to Laura's house. I had so much fun with you guys. Thank you guys for seriously coming. I really, really appreciate it. And you guys honestly like made my night. You guys are so sweet in the comments, and yeah, I don't know. I feel very blessed to be able to have a conversation with you guys and talk to you guys and really engage with the chat and have followers, who actually like want to talk to me and have fun with me and just chill and like just do our thing. So I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you guys in my next video. And I don't know when the fuck that's gonna be. Because the holidays are fucking here, bitch. The holidays are here. The holidays are fucking here, yo. And I kind of want to take a little break. So hope you guys don't mind. But I love you guys so much. And I will catch you guys in Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. Anything you guys celebrate, hope it's amazing. So much. I love you guys.